Right then, people, so let's get underway, shall we? Right, back to the Hero to Zero farm, guys. We're on Hooten Pentai, and yeah, day 30-ish. So as you know, just reiterate the rules for you. Every time IRL, I spend 2 hours on the game. That's a day. So as you can tell, I spent 15 lots of well, I spent more than that. So it's double. So I spent 60 hours on the game so far on this map. So yeah, there's your kind of 15. I'd probably spent more, but I keep forgetting to chart them down. So there you go. So we've just guessing it's 30 days. Anyways, we've got a few things to show you that have happened to the farm. Few upgrades that have happened, thankfully. They've been in the for sales place. When I say for sales place, I do mean the reduced area. So yeah. So let's go to live screen. So what I can tell you on the map is we now have the 3 fields on the other side of the road of our farm. And these 2 have peas, and this one has green beans. Now we did boo-boo. We were supposed to have turned these 2 fields after we bought them, because they had potatoes in them, and we kind of made bank with them, to be honest. We hired the equipment out. I harvested the potatoes and actually made enough money to pay for the fields, so gravy. And then we replanted, and I thought I was replanting with grass. Looks like I didn't check the planter and actually planted fucking green beans. But hopefully they'll come the same time as this one, and you know, we can hire one harvester for the moment if we haven't got the money for it. And yeah. So we do have some hell damage. So if I zoom in, so these dots on your map, they're damaged from hailstorms. And same with this one. And the same with the corner of this rice paddy. Hail damage. Not seen any storms yet. I mean, one of my hail damage on that one, that got 2 bits. 4 bits on this big field. I am doing a contract at the same time as talking to you. But yeah. So let's see what's around our farm now, because obviously it's new. So we have this rice paddy here and this rice paddy here that I want to bring into the same month as these next 2. They'll be ready probably next month. We've done these 2 properly as well, checking every single month. Or if we have to turn on the taps again for the floods. So we got the field down there. That's the one with the hail damage on. That's got the green beans. And this one. And that one's got peas. I think the top one is slightly in front. New things to show you on the farm. I think there's 1 or 2 bits that you didn't see before. So we do have 2 mushroom sheds now. We got rid of the big repair station that was there and got the smaller one, which is across the road now. There's the second mushroom shed. We've also got this is a line buying station, but we've put in the mod for moti buying. So we might get rid of these 2 and put in the moti buy station. We've also got a greenhouse over here with vegetables in them. When I say vegetables, we've got 5 particular ones growing, which make you bank. But we're not selling automatically, so they're not OP. I think all the gear over there you've all seen. We'll just go and check. So we've got the Merlot telehandler. I think you guys saw that. We've got this trailer here, which we swapped out for the bigger one, which we bought for 33,000, and it turns out we couldn't use it for some strange reason, so we bought that one, and basically it was the same price as we sold it for. So we sold it for about 50, and we bought that one for 50. These 2 look like 2 cultivators. They're actually not. One of them's a plow, one of them's a coat. We have our mulcher, our grass roller, because we thought we were planting grass. Borat, how you doing, bro? Fertilizer spreader, lime spreader, planter. Either a planter or seeder. Rice planter, rice harvester. We've also still kept our little dragon pickup. Why? I think it's worth keeping. I mean, we could have sold it because we got a decent trailer, but it actually does help with the harvesting of the rice, because the harvester for the rice isn't terribly big. Some of these you might have seen. You saw the upgrades to the tractors, so we upgraded from the little tractors to the Massies. These are the big Massies, the 400 GGs. The Cedar, I think you saw as well. I like the Cedar, the horse kit. I really, really do. So what I've done, guys, is I put my fur in here, and the seeds go in the back. So you get the fur and seed at the same time, which is gravy. Another big one. This is a pea harvester. We got this from the sales. It was about 150 grand off and cost us about 12 to repair, to put it back up to 100%. A few other things. We got the log truck and trailer. You saw the Vova, I think you heard about. This was in the sale. Fucking nice bit of kit this is. All I did was change the color, put some spotlights on it, and this was, I think that was brand new, 70 grand or whatever it was. So we swapped this big repair station out for the little one, and we bought this, which is a pallet trailer. Not auto load, unfortunately. Auto load trailers aren't a thing as of yet, but I managed to get this for an absolute steal, 12 grand from the sales. Store sales is my favorite way to get new things. You do have to watch it though, because obviously if your sales place is like 80% off, you can guarantee it's what you're buying is knackered. Like this one, 70% off. Guarantee this is knackered. I say knackered, it's got 44.8 hours on it. That's kind of big. If I was going to do forestry, I might be interested in this. Purely because if we have a look at it, so you may look at it and go, hang on, what kind of short, shitty logs can you put on there? I happen to know that this extends wider. So it goes wider. So that's a thing. So, and I think this bit at the back goes longer. So there's two extensions. Or at least one of these does anyway. This might not be the one that does it, but one of them does. But obviously they're kind of not built to do road work. So the long hikes with your truck down, say from where I go. So if we look at my map at the moment on Houghton Pentai, I know that there's a log contract that normally comes about here. And quite a lot of the time, even though there's a log place here, you got to take them all the way down to here. So that's a long old drive down. I mean, it takes you about 5-8 minutes in game at full blast to go down there. Yeah. So that's everything that I bought so far. I say everything. I don't think there's anything down. Oh yeah, there's a couple of bits down here which I need to show you. So rice, guys, what we've learned with the rice is first couple of months, keep checking, rechecking your taps. Make sure if it says it needs water, you give it water. Otherwise you get dead plants because they've gone thirsty. So we bought these 2 fields ahead of us, guys, that we've replanted. And like I say, I boo-booed with these. These 2 were supposed to be grass. Because as you can see in the top, I turned part of it into an animal place. So let's quickly run down. I do plan to put more animals in here once I get the fields. I need to buy another field to do either barley or something for chicken feed. Barley or oats to do chicken feed with. And then we're going to put a couple of sheds of chickens as well down here. So we took took a bit of this field out. I mean, it's not going to matter too much. The maybe half acre or so we took out of here and painted over. And we got some sheeps. So I put a motor pool of ages in, guys. So there's a medium age, an adult age, and a little lambing age. Isn't they cute? Isn't they cute? And all different sorts as well. So we got brown. We got the brown ones. We got the grey ones. Isn't they look cute? The little jumpy that thing. That's actually real, guys. They actually took the video for that. That one, it's hopping across the ground. That's cute as fuck. So we did have to buy a few bales because we fucked up. So they've got enough field in there at the moment. They feed it in there at the moment to last them. And like I say, in this other area, we plan to put a few chickens. And what I plan to do is when this one gets harvested by the computer, I plan to buy it and put wheat or barley in it, maybe oats, so that I can feed the chickens and then sell the straw. Obviously, we're going to have to buy a combine. We don't need a very big one, although I might get a medium one. So when a contract comes up, I can use my own stuff and get more money from it. The downside is we need to weigh up, of course, how much we're spending on hiring and how much we're spending on actually doing the job and having to repair our own shit. So let's jump into the tractor, guys, because we've obviously got a contract going. This is spinach. And it looks... Well, while we've been yapping, it's actually finished. The reason why it might be jittery at the moment, guys, is because there's been a massive update and everything's got to render in again with the updates of the graphics and all kinds of stuff that came with it. Oh. Automatic offload once you get into the right place. This equipment's been harvested, guys. I did plan to do spinach, but you know, I obviously oh, that's full. There's still 5% in it. Okay, I might have to come back for that. Well, I will have to come back for that. Let's say I will have to come back. Depends whether I complete once I dropped off. So yeah, Pegu. Yeah, it is like kind of stealing, but you have to wait for the right deals. Obviously, depending what you're wanting to do on your particular farm. I mean, mine at the moment, I'm doing a lot of new crop. So, you know, I'm doing green beans, I'm doing peas, which are brand new. I'm doing wet rice, which is brand new. You know, I'm doing a lot of new stuff. Mushrooms. The greenhouses with peppers and garlic, I think that's brand new as well. And hopefully they make bank for me. So, you know, I'm taking a big chance on whether they're bank for me. You know what I mean? Especially in the Hero to Zero thing, because if they turn out to be wrong, then obviously I've got to find some way of turning them around without costing me too much at the moment, because I don't have much. I mean, I did sell... I've had a flatbed dolly trailer that I bought from the sales with the little skid steer and the rock breaker. I wasn't doing the contracts. I did one contract with it, but I wasn't doing the contracts with it. So I sold it, the rock breaker, the flatbed, and the implement, and made over 200,000 from the sale. You know, so yeah, I couldn't turn that down. What are the biggest differences from the last farm sim? Oh fuck me, graphics is majorly better. Some of the shader balances is better. The weather, wow, the weather graphics, massive difference. The 22, like this little mispatch to the left. I had it once early in the morning. It was dark-ish, and I went out, did a contract, and as I went out there, it was kind of really dark, being sheltered by one of the hills, and I had to put my work lights on. I was whited out, like you get in real life, a absolute whiteout. It's just, yeah. Some of the, I mean, I don't know what it's like since the update, the contracts, but some of the contracts act a bit weird. It says I finished, so I'm going to just jump out and put this back. So I'm not going to even bother doing the rest. I like this. I do like this. This is different from 22. Your contract menu. So, you know, in 22, when you pick a contract, it just goes to the top to say that you're currently doing that. And then it'll go down to a secondary list to say you've completed. In this one, once you say that you're going to do it, it goes to your active and stays there until you collect it in. Also, it kind of separates certain contracts that you might find. So you've got weeding and hoeing. So they're totally different. That's a big fertilizer one. I'm not going to do that. That'll cost me just as much. Cultivating, I can do that one for $2,000. I could also do this hoeing one to make money for a minute. I think we'll take these two. So we'll accept that. And we'll accept the hoeing. Not sure we can do the weeding. We might have to borrow that equipment. We might borrow that equipment, and then there's only 400. So we might borrow that and do the 2 fields. In fact, let's borrow that now. And then once that's done, so let's get you going. So what's the weeding one? Fields 15. And we've got 34 and 47 to do with our gear. Also, guys, the AI for doing your fields and stuff is a lot different. And when I say different in better, different. So instead of just using an AI to do your field, you can actually tell it how to do your field. So I'll show you how to do that in a minute, because it is very different to what we've been used to. Where are we going? Over to the other side of the thing. Yeah, so it's very different to how we've been used to being able to use the AI. Whereas before, you could use the AI to drive to a field, and then with course play, you could have it do the field for you, or with the AI, you could have it do the field anyway. But it kind of did it in a sloppy manner and fucked about and shit. But now it actually does a really good job. I mean, it still messes around a little bit, and you'll see what I mean in a second or two when I start this up. I'm just going to take a shortcut across here, because we actually want to go round, but I'm not sure that there's another bridge over there. We need to go through the main road of the city, because otherwise we're not going to fit. Just like that. Just like that. I mean, the traffic may hate us for going through like this with this big thing, but got it, eh? So in here, you've got a sale place just the other side of this arch here on the left. That's to your farmer's market. You've got, and to be honest, it's nice to see where it goes when you deliver the farmer's market. And what I mean by that is, when you deliver there, jump out and go into the market. Your stuff that you deliver gets put on the shelves in the market. It's clever. Really, really clever. You know? Go in before and after. That's what I did when I went in and saw it. I did like a before and after take on it. And yeah, before I put my stuff in, it was virtually empty. And then afterwards, obviously, there was stuff on the shelves to be sold. Like I say, clever. So I'm going to let the AI do this field, guys. So I'm going to just go in, and it's an AI field, so I don't care which way it does it either. So make sure he's on the field. On your keyboard, you will press and hold H to get this menu up. So either you can have the worker do it, AI worker, and that costs you money, obviously. And I'm going to have it do headlands first because I don't care, because it's not my field. And to accept that, you just press OK. Or if you're going to do it and you just want the lines on the field, you can go to assisted steering, and it's virtually the same layout of the field. And you just press OK, and then to activate it, you just press H, not hold H, press H. So we're going to put it on worker, OK, and press H. But I'm not going to press H. I'm going to use my icon city buttons, exclamation icon in chat if you want yours, and that'll give you my code as well. I'm going to just press H, and this should operate everything that it needs to operate all on its own and go do the field. So this is kind of like Courseplay, but very simplified. So there you go. He's off and running, and he'll do his thing. So we'll go back to the farm and collect the tractor and that. After the farm's over here, Matt. Enter vehicle. Yeah, that one's all right. Right, enter vehicle, and we'll go and get the hoe, and we'll make our way to one of the other two fields. One of them is just below us, so that's gravy. 34's what the one that's right below us. It's the expensive one. It's the one just here in front. It's the expensive one. It's expensive because... Where's the hoe? Where's the hoe? I had a hoe. Oh, it's the hoe outside the house. I think the hoe's outside the house. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, so the field behind me, the one that we're going to hoe, is expensive. Why is it expensive? Because when you look at the buying of this field, it comes with a crap load of the forest beside it. So there's quite a lot of land. But when you look at it, how much you can actually get to with your harvesting kit is not a lot. So even though it looks a lot, there's really not much. I mean, unless you can get around this way to actually get to the rest of everything else. I mean, that could be a thing. To show you, so if we click on the farmland for that particular, so it's this field here. So as you can see, it comes with all of this with the road. It comes with a lot of forestry the other side of the road. But to take out all those trees, although you'd make bank by doing it, it's a lot of work. I mean, if I had nothing to do during the winter, maybe I'd have a go at it. I like the quality of life updates like that. To be honest, on a Zero to Hero series, it's thingy for me that, you know, although I may skip days to you guys when I go live, it's important for me when I'm playing it offline to do as much as I can. When I say do as much as I can, you know, maybe use, like I am now, an AI while I do a job. And people say to me, why do you use an AI? It costs you a lot of money. It doesn't cost you that much. I mean, if you're, for instance, if you're doing a contract, it's normally costs you about 10% of your contract. So basically, you can be doing a contract like this one and earn all the money, and you can make 90% of that other contract and not even do it. That I like. And I've always liked that aspect of it. Yeah, they'll be ideal, Tav. So, guys, I'm watching Tav at the same time because he's also online, so the average Viking, and he's just mentioned about some of the new tools and mods that are out, and he's just mentioned that there's a mod of Easy Dev come out, and if that's out, that'd be awesome. The Easy Dev tool is such a good tool, not just because you can put money in and out, which I kind of don't do. I try and keep it as stingy as possible, but normally with Easy Dev you get strong arm, which isn't important, but if you get stuck anywhere you can just pick yourself up and move yourself. That's all I kind of use it for. With a 0 to hero you can have proper 0 as well. I mean, I had to start with 100,000, which I, as a story to start me off, I said it was inheritance. I mean, it didn't get me nothing. I mean, I still had to earn 20 grand to get the farm. And when I say get the farm, just the farmhouse, no land. Well, one field. I got the field in front of the house, that came with it. I've built myself up to what I've got now purely by, admittedly, a lot of wood transport contracts. When I say a lot, I mean every other job has been a wood transport contract. I've got them down to being able to finish one in about 10 minutes. And that's purely because I use a combination of the Icon City buttons, once again, exclamation icon in chat, if you want to know what that is, and my 10% off code, and the Thrustmaster Farm Stick. They have been an absolute godsend of additions to what I do. So we want to save up for the green bean harvester because we need one of them because we've now got 3 fields of green beans. Although 3 fields of green beans, you know, if we could actually, yeah, we could actually even hire it for that and still make money on it. Because I don't plan to do green beans again. I'd say I don't plan on doing green beans again. Here's what I mean, guys. So if you look at the market, so we're doing peas. We've got 2 fields of peas. Where's peas? They're all in order. Peas, 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 pea, 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 pea. Where's peas? What peas were in the peas? Peas in with them. Okay, that's miscellaneous. There you go, peas. So they make a anywhere between just under 3 to 4. So a kind of 400 or 500 pound swing per 1,000 liters. That's a lot. Though it's not a lot actually. As you can see, green beans, which we got planted in 3 fields, doesn't make as much. So we might keep peas in 3 fields, or we might switch to spinach, but it means to get a spinach harvester. The spinach isn't worth much, so I might stick to peas in those 3 fields. I know what does make the most money. It's beet still. So sugar beet apparently still makes the most money per seeding it and time and effort and shit like that. We have got 4,000 litres of rice in. We're waiting until the price goes up a bit, till about June or July to sell it. We made bank with potatoes, and potatoes were shit price. So yeah, I might just stick with peas in those 3 fields because we've got the pea harvester anyway, and we'll borrow the green bean harvester, and as soon as those other 2 fields are ready, we'll certainly put grass in them, and then we'll have hay and stuff for all these sheep. And in the bottom field 32, like I say, when that one's ready to be bought after the potatoes come out of it, I plan to put like barley or something in there, so we got feed for the chickens when we get chickens. Right, that's that field done. So where are we going for this other field? 47. 47. Is that way up here? It is kind of way up. It's over by the motorway past the shop. Right, let's go. We know where that is. Let's go. We'll take a little shortcut through the farm. So the field that we're planning to buy is this one, just to our left. And when we buy this, what I plan to do is this big bit of land here, put a couple of vehicle sheds in, like here, and then maybe a vehicle shed up, or I can put one here. So I can fit in 2 vehicle sheds. Move that out a bit and puts a couple of vehicle sheds in. Pointing towards the field, of course. So that's kind of updated you on where we are in terms of a farm. This might change in depending on what sort of mods come out. So if there's a mod to have, say, more water in that water container, we might swap out and buy that. If the auto pallet loader comes out for that trailer, we might swap out and buy that, because that just saves time and effort loading. Although I don't mind loading it, it's quite a chore to do, but once you get used to it, it's kind of easy. But like I say, it does take a little time to actually grab your pallet, put it on. I don't strap them. I don't feel the need to strap them straight away. That's one thing I haven't been able to do yet, is actually do some baling on here. So we've actually got a shop telehandler down here we bought from the sales. The only thing new on it was the forks. The forks are brand new, but the telehandler is second hand. We did repair it, and we still saved ourselves about 50 grand on that telehandler. I mean, it doesn't look like a telehandler; it looks a bit like a front loader, but it is a telehandler. It classifies as. So after this weeding contract's finished, we're actually going to take the other one. In fact, we can take the other one now and have the do that one. We're not going to complete it, but we are going to take the other weeding contract, and then when he finishes that, we're actually going to make him go over to that other field, and we'll start him off on that other field. In fact, what I might do is when I get up here, because he's on 94% now, I might stick this machine on the auto, and we'll go and take over from the weeding. Yes, standard. That's what I've been doing them for 29. I don't think they have TAV. TAV's just said that the log contracts have come down. I don't think they have. That's basically what I was getting for the 29 logs the other day. I think it's the same price. Right. So let's put this guy on. Let's do him headlands first. And go. Right, just make sure this guy's going to go. Yeah, right. So we'll go and take over from the other dude. Where is he? He's down here. Is he? Where is he? Where are you? Oh, he's here. Alright, thank you for that one. Right, so that's this contract finished. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? So we're going to field 11, which is up in the corner. So I think if we follow this, round, we should find it. This is only a little field, so we should get this done with this equipment really, really fast. And then what I plan to do is, if Matey Boy's still doing that contract, we'll go and do that log contract, because that's only needing the truck. And that won't take us no time at all. And you'll see how quickly and smooth I do it. So, yeah, we can swiftly move on. And like I say, hopefully, if... Well, this might take a bit of doing, actually. Right, let's get my nose on. Press and hold. Assisted. Yes. So now there'll be lines there, so I can follow it. Right, let's go back. Down we go, and let's go. Let's go. This is a nice bit of kit, actually, this case with this this weeder. Might actually see how much this weeder is. I don't think I have a weeder yet. I have the hoe, obviously. I don't have a weeder yet. We do need one for contracts, and as per my rules to the Zero to Hero, I do need to buy every set of equipment to do every single contract. So, you know, some of the contracts that are quite expensive, like fertilizing and stuff like that, we won't try and do until we can actually make money on them. I mean, we probably could make money on the farting. Right. It does say patch and notes to reduce the wood contract missions. Yeah, but 29 logs for 15 grand. I think I was doing that anyways. I really do. I haven't done a 20 grand wood transport contract in, I don't know, days. You know, I haven't done that good of a wood contract mission for a little while. Because I can't see the weeds on this, it's important for me to... I'm going to actually get rid of Tav now because he's raiding into somebody else. Sorry, Tav. He's actually raiding Mr. Q. I'm not going to run down Q, but he needs tweaking in my eyes. Yeah, so this equipment isn't bad. I mean, the tractor I think is a little bit underpowered. I say underpowered, it will be perfectly powered for this equipment, but in terms of maybe gaining an extra few mile an hour out of it, I think it's probably a little underpowered. I think with a few more GGs under it, I think it probably would do this job at about 11 mile an hour, which would be nice. I think this is the case 6, is it? It looks like the case 6. It looks a bit too small to be its bigger brother. It's the Magnum. But we're fairly even on the old Uzumi flip. So we might just have to jump in our gear and put it back. Because the hoeing's 94%. I mean, the only good thing about it is when we collect this contract in, of course, it'll just disappear. The gear will just disappear and automatically go back to the shop. And we've only paid £400 to have it. And we've done 2 fields with it. That's the good... It's the good thing about hiring geared guys to do contracts with. And there you go, this one's done. Yeah, it's the good thing about doing contracts with and using the gear. That costs me 400. See, leasing costs 400. Leasing costs on here 0. 400 only for leasing for 2 contracts. So we're going to actually go back to the farm now, but we're going to take the wood contract because we got a truck. So we're going to uncouple trailer because we won't need it. How many logs is it? So we are going to near 20. Oh, so we're actually going up the lanes near us. I haven't done this one yet. Let's jump in that track there. In fact, he's just completed. So let's do that and collect you. So we've just probably made 20 grand, guys, in very little time. I think it's this way we gotta go back. Then down this way. I think we just made about 20 grand there in 4 contracts. Or at least 15 grand in 4 contracts. And spent £400 on a driver. But we still made like 15 grand. That's what I mean by don't be scared of using the AIs because they don't cost that much. I mean, they use a bit more if you say have to replenish seeds. You'll don't repair your vehicle while they're using it and stuff like that. Then they use a lot. Don't get me wrong, because obviously as they're driving it, as soon as it's the PC senses a repair that needs doing, it repairs it straight away. You know, so yeah, the AI then makes you pay for using them. If you turn all that off, you know, just to pay him to do the job doesn't cost a lot. Important news, I found a wooden shoe in my toilet today. It was clogged. I laughed, but that wasn't funny. Karma band. Especially if you knew, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, what clogs are actually were made for back in the day that when they first come out. I was saying things are good, dude. I mean, obviously clogs came from the Netherlands, but why they were actually made were almost genius in effect. And yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, then obviously you wouldn't know. But basically, your wooden clog, was made to be an organic safety shoe, which is why they're made of wood. You can drop virtually anything on a clog; it's not going to touch you. Yes, they might be slightly uncomfortable for a little while until your foot actually gets used to walking on stiffness. But yeah, they were actually made to be an organic safety shoe. Now, I don't know why I parked it like this, but I did. So yeah, we're gonna have to reverse out of here with a trailer on. It's not as bad as you think. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna dump the trailer here, but I want to get it such though that I can still get round if I need to. There we go, that'll do. Come on, uncouple. There we go. Right. So, up this one here. I've never been up this lane, so I don't know where it goes. I don't know if it's low trees. I ain't got a clue. What I do know is when we get there, we've got to pick up some logs and take them somewhere else. But this is how I've been making bank, guys. Literally in the last 3-4 days, I've done 20 of these jobs. So that, you know, it's over 200 grand I've made from logging contracts or log transport. And I've done even more than that in the last, I don't know, when did I start this? Week and a half ago? I've done at least 5 a day. No, that's not, I've not been eating fruit. Right, let's try and get the back end as close as possible. Perfect. Right. Transform! Oh yeah. Take the bolts off. That's a good one. Oh, and my foot's actually lent on the log. Right, I think the best camera to do this with is the crane camera. Hi Kai, how you doing, lady? And also with a combination of the Icon City buttons. Basically, I use the Icon City buttons to twist grabber and open and close the grabber. Everything else is done by the farm sim stick. Alright, we're actually going to try and move these first that are under the foot. There we go. Just a little, toward me a little, and come down. What I actually do is lean them against the bottom and try and straighten them up at the same time. First few grabs. Grabber does that. Your grabber does that a little bit. I don't know why. I think that's a glitch that they need to sort out. So your grabber becomes uneven. I mean, like now, if I get it straight, it's a little bit uneven. The right grab is a little bit off. Doing good, thanks. How's me? Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I'm achy in the shoulder where the frozen shoulder is, but apparently that can. Oh, that's surgery. Apparently that can last up to 2 years. So, you know, I've been having problems with work as well, not understanding the fact that I feel I shouldn't be going back to work yet because I can't adjust the mirrors for the bus because I'm a rural driver. The chance of me hitting branches and stuff is quite large. Because I like little freaking laneways, some of them what we go through with some of the buses. And yeah, if I move a mirror, I can't readjust it, and I don't think they understand. So I asked for the surgery to get involved, my surgery to get involved, because I feel they're trying to rush me back into service. But as you can see, guys, with a combination of the farm sim stick and the Icon City buttons, this looks kind of easy. And I gotta admit, it is. It really is easy. You may notice, guys, I'm trying to grab them just over 50% of the log away, and that's because sometimes when you try and put them in the truck and you pull the thing in, yeah, that's quite not enough. So let's put them down. Well, that might actually go in. Yeah, it did in the end. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong buttons. A bit. So twist, 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 and close. Oh, that nearly got 3. But yeah, it seems like the more you fill the truck up, the more difficult this becomes on trying to get them inlet. Do. Also, before folding the crane away, good practice, guys, to might just try and pick these up one at a time because they're uneven. Yeah, good practice to actually put your straps on before you fold the crane up. And that's simply because okay, so this is what I meant. But might just re-grab that exactly where I am. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Move over. Also, you may notice I use the same technique the whole time as well, by coming over the top of the cab before I start twisting to line it up for the eventual drop. Yeah, basically the way I do it, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, it works for me. And like I say, this is how smooth I am with this job is why I've been making bank on this job, doing these. And it works the same whether I've got to do 13 logs or so like I've done now, or 29 logs. To be honest, with the 29 log ones, I kind of don't care how I load them because there's plenty of room when you've got... There we go. So basically, when you're done, guys, strap and just pack the crane away. Let's just see what doctors want, because obviously I messaged them a couple of days back. They'd like to book me an appointment to go see him. Okay. Might just go in with the wife tomorrow. Right, let's see where these are going, to be honest. So they're going the log station up the top, so we've actually got to go over the kind of top of field 2, and yeah. So we want to back up and take a right, and then a right beside 37. And then left to the other side of field 2, and then just follow the wiggles up round. And then we got to climb this steep hill to get into the sawmill. And that knowledge comes with just doing the work, I'm afraid. I actually need to take a bio break already. Might even go in an hour. So we'll just get these up, deliver them, guys, and then we'll just take a short bio break. Won't take long. Also, I'll try and get that appointment thing done at the same time. Okay, so past the shop. Field 2, so we're taking the next left and up through the wiggles. We go to the sawmill. Wood makes bank. If you can do trees and that makes bank. You might see me do trees, A, when we get a bit of money behind us, and B, when I buy that field down below us. I might do 2 fields of barley or whatever for the chickens, and literally that should see us through. We've not got seasons on, so we can plant in whatever whenever we like. So that's neither here or there. Damn, we're on the wrong road. That's alright, we can come down the other way once we get up the top here. That's alright. The road that it's on actually comes up to the tip up the top of the hill here. We're gonna just waste a minute or 2 more trying to get there. But yeah, some of these patches that they've done, guys, that were implemented today, Yeah, I got to admit, I haven't had any flickering today at all in the graphics, so for me, that's fixed. I had a bit of trouble with my wheel when I first started, but I think that was just because there was a Moza update at the same time. And that it was a quick just reset the wheel and it's back up and running again. And it's working fine. So whoa, 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 whoa. There it is. I'm up here in a tractor, guys, or the that tractor with the overhead crane. Wow, slow. Right, so the idea is to, in this one, is to get in the square or the rectangle, jump out, go to the I or exclamation mark, and press the sell. Contract done. In some of them, guys, where you park up the side, say the water, you have to actually go find the exclamation mark. Park up in the circle and go find the exclamation mark. So that's our truck, guys. So we shall be back in 2 minutes after this quick bottle break. Okay, I'm back. Right then, so we just completed that wood contract, so we're going to collect the money in, and we'll see what we got. To be honest, what I want to do is start building the stuff that I want as well, and then all we have to do is buy the animals, get the food in and stuff. So let's have a quick look. So I want to buy this field here at some point. We do have the money to buy it. Hasn't been done yet, so it's bollocks. It's kind of like first stage of growing. Damn. We may have to buy that and I don't know, maybe cultivate it, also cultivate everything out and transfer it back straight away. I mean, this one's lighter. This one's like first stage. I think, and this one's like, trying to look at the graph here. There's like 6 stages of growing. I think this is like midway. Wow, this one's massive foliage, but that's potatoes. So 2, 13 grand. Fertilizing. A lot of fertilizer though. I mean, what we could do is just fill the fertilizer because we've got plenty of money now and see if we can actually do it in 1 or 2, whatever. First of all, though, we got to take the truck back. Loud up here. Also, what we'll do is let's go outside a second and take the belts off for next time. Let's go. Let's get going. Like I say, I do want to put the chicken runs down. So we'll do that when we get back, and then we'll take that fertilizing one. We'll fill the fertilizing spreader and see how much it takes to fill it. What we may do is have a look at also the multi-buy station and see if that's a thing to make some money. Take away those 2 to put 1 in, because that could be a thing to make back in 12 grand. Any way we can make money back, guys, is good. That's the way I'm looking at things at the moment. Any way to make money back is great. Also, what we may do in a latter part of what we're doing is buy this farm here, and then we'll stick all the contract machinery down here out the way. So this lorry, some of the other lorries will stay down here out the way, and a couple of tractors. Maybe we'll buy a couple of tractors when we get that sort of money, and you know, all the pea harvesters and shit will stay down here as well, so that we're not driving all over the map, because that corner in the end will be mine. It's just going to take a bit of time, and like I say, to actually build up on this map to be able to do every contract and get 1 million is going to take a lot. It's not a 2-minute fix. Right, so let's get this back up to the farm. We'll put the 2 chicken things in here that I want to put in, because chickens make money. People think chickens don't make money. Well, it's the eggs. Eggs make money. I mean, the chickens themselves don't make shit, but you know, because they don't give you manure, they don't give you this, they don't give you that. They make a mess, and you know, they just cost a lot. But once you get them working for you, they actually make money. I'm just going to chuck this back where it was and leave the trailer there for a second. So let's back her in. There we go. Right, so let's put the chicken runs in, because I can do that now. We've got money for it. Right, I want to put 1 here and 1 there, not interfering with the fields. So we want chickens, so animals, pigs, sheep, chickens. We can do a small house, big house. I want to do the big house. Or do I want that one? I don't like that one. I like that one because you get a roam. You get a roaming. What's on that side? Nothing. Oh, that's where it comes out. Yeah, so we need that away from the field. So what I want to do is just place these towards. And like I say, the reason being is so that we're not interfering with the field. So I just want to do one about there. One about there. Why did that sink in? Okay, we're gonna have to flatten that out. That's that. And same with that. Okay. Let's swing around. It's the same. No, this is the same. All right, what we might find is, guys, is that the silo there is a little bit above ground. That tends to happen when you flatten it out like that, so you don't, when you get there, you don't bang into it. So we'll just have a quick look. So let's go down there. Visit. Okay, so yeah, the flattening out here is not too bad. Oh no, that's all right. Flattening out here. Yeah, it was deep enough to be all right. We can get there to offload and stuff. We'll get the chickens when we got the money for it. So yeah, that looks all right. Let's just check this bit. It's not too bad. This one, it's the same. And this one over here to drop off. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, like I say, we'll have some chickens in there once we figure that out and get some money. Because now we've only got 43 grand. So we'll have chickens and sheep. Oh, look at it. I can watch these all day. Look at them. The animation of these is great. Absolutely great. Love it. And we're already getting wool. We're already getting some wool, so we're making money. And yeah, we still got a bell there. That's good. And we've got some there. Gravy. That's what we like to see. Right, okay, what were we going to do? We were going to do that fertilizing contract and fill the thing. So let's, so fertilizing, no, gosh. We may have to fill the fertilizing thing back up. So, I mean, we can go to the shop for that. Right, we got that one. Start you, let's go. Come on, let's go. This is a test of are these worth it? So make a note of the price that we've got, guys. 43,940. If we don't end up with above 50 after completion, it's not worth it for a big field like this. I don't think this is full as well. Come on, why didn't you? Thank you. No, it's not full, so we'll just fill this. Right, so how much does this cost to fill from 70? So it cost me 3 grand, 70% to full. That's a lot. That's massive, to be fair. 3 grand from 70% to full. Jesus. And this thing's kind of bouncing as well. Kind of needs a front weight, really. But we can't afford that. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Also, guys, exclamation wraith if you want 10% off wraith. Yeah, I'm drinking Son of a Beach. And as you can see by my guzzling, it's very nice. Right, I'm not going to have the AI do this. I'm going to do it. Just so, yeah. I know where I am with it. Right. Let's just touch the field. Turn the AI on. I'm going to use assisted steering, guys, because in the end it will use less product if I have the assisted steering on. So let's go. Okay. I'm not overlapping, see then? I know I started top corner near 1. And many of you observant people will know that I've changed my angle slightly for my camera. And that's because I do plan on clearing this corner behind me at some point of all the crap and have some lights up behind me. Maybe the angle will change as well a slight bit. Maybe I'll put it on the corner of the front here. Beep beep, that means it's nearly empty, and then we're nearly done the line. Yeah, I have done the line. No need to put it on yet. So now. Actually going now not too bad. We might actually finish this field in one go. Hopefully we do. Because we're using the assisted steering, guys, it does mean that every line that we use the assisted steering on, it goes, when we come back, it won't be like a bright white, it'll be like a dull grey, which means we've used it, so we know exactly where we are in terms of which line anyway. Might have just missed a bit on this side here. I think we're good. I think we did all right then. I mean, the good thing is we probably only have to get to about 80% of the field fertilized, and then the whole thing will be done. 48% of it done already, and we've only used 79%, so we'll finish this field in 1, which would be great. So no worries in finishing the field, which is what I was worried about. Will I get the front of this field before I run out, considering that, you know, in retrospect it's quite a small fertilizing bucket. You know, the big one that I've got for lime obviously holds a lot more. I think I didn't really take any notice of the picture, but I think we are only doing 1 set of headlands. So we should be able to switch off at the end of the line and yeah, reassert ourselves. Yeah, we can. And we'll just wait till we get back online and turn it back on, saving us a little bit of fur. Percentage of the field now to percentage of the fur is now almost identical. So, you know, that's kind of weird. The fact that we got the 60 or 70% straight, you know, pretty good, and still had like 80% of freaking fur, and now we're kind of even. Although it's getting further apart again. But we are spreading quite wide with this, so it's fine. Get rid of switch off again for the turn. Might save 2% maybe on a turn. And 2% a turn is 2% a turn. You know? As you saw, from here to full was 3 grand. I've already spent 3 grand on this field already. Which is not so bad, a 12 grand field, so it means I'm making 9, not too bad. Obviously, to refill again, you know, from here, that's going to be another 4 grand. So you on a fertilizing job this big, you're kind of making half of what it says, because obviously you got to pay for fert. And don't think a bigger spreader is going to save you money. You still got to spread. You still got to spread that amount of fert to do it with. You know, obviously, it just takes you quicker. Money wise, it's exactly the same. You just use more fert. Alright, so far we spent 3 grand filling this up, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to fill it up, and it's already used what we filled up as well. And then we'll fill up again and add the 3 grand onto what we've used, take it away from what we get back, and we shall see how much we made on doing a fertilizing contract of this scale. Because I bet it's not a lot. Which is why I've been not doing the fertilizing contracts when they've been coming up. It's the same with the planting contracts. I haven't been planting for the same reason. Because I think I think I'd lose money by doing it, having to pay for seeds. Alright, we're coming up on it. We'll actually fill up back at our place as well, because the seed fert prices are exactly the same no matter where you buy them from. So there we go, we're done. So before we take it, let's go fill back up with fert. We'll see how much we made. So 3 grand, obviously off the price already. So if this is like 9 grand to fill back up, then we've not made a thing by doing a fertilizer contract. All we've done really is help the yield of that field by doing it. And we've worked the socks off. Hi there, bud. How's you? Big update for FS25. Yep, done. 5.6 gig, I think it was. With my super duper internet speeds, it took me all of 3 minutes. So what we're at, hi Welsh, how you doing, bro? Didn't say hi, just answered your question. So what we've actually done today, guys, we've done obviously a wood contract. We've used the AI driver, and we found out that didn't cost very much. We've loaned gear out, and we actually did 2 contracts with it, which saved us money on everything. We've actually just done a fertilizing contract with our gear, but we're actually just about to refill it and see how much we didn't make. And when I say didn't make, yeah, I do mean didn't make. So 3 grand plus whatever this is going to cost. $3 grand plus nearly 7 grand, so 10 grand. 10 grand I've spent on fert to do this field. And the contract was 13,000, so we made 3 grand only for that big field. That's piss poor. I will not be doing another fertilizing contract. Hi bud, drop a link in your DMs. Gonna do some work on it tomorrow. Brain feels like a bit tired. No worries, dude. I know you've done your best. I mean, really done your best. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, hello. If you don't know what I'm talking about, guys, Dark Star Simulation is the guy who does all my scenes. And yeah. That looks good, dude. I mean, obviously. Ooh. Oh, yes, mate. Yes. Yes. So I can put my Icon City partner badge kind of near the trees, and or maybe both of them above the starting soon. So I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, that's good, mate. That's really good. To be honest, if you wanted to leave it like that, do so. That's awesome. And then obviously change the starting for finishing, and that's 2 pages done. And then whatever you feel in a similar theme for the Be Right Back screen. But that's super duper. You guys, if it's finished in time, we'll see that the 1st of December. That's when I start my Christmas kind of lineup, if you will. Right. So, as you can see, guys, we've got another wood contract, 15 logs. I'm not going to do that, although it does make bank. I've just got to sort out some timings on the. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. We're not going to do spraying because spraying costs money. Ferreting costs money. Deadwood's all right, but if you can't find the stuff fast, it's kind of shit. So we're kind of stuck with this harvesting and cultivating and baling if it comes up, depending if the gears. But I mean, 1,000 for this gear, that's a bit steep, so it's only 5 grand profit. 600 for this is kind of okay. And that's not too far away from the shop, in fact, so that won't take, or it's right behind the shop, so that won't take too much to do. So we'll do that one. And this one, no. That will take us forever to do. That harvester does 1 row at a time. Not a fucking chance I'm doing that. But we'll do this. We'll borrow the equipment for this one because we don't have the spinach harvester. So borrow for that. And we'll go do that. Like I say, the other one is like a maybe. Right, let's put this away because I haven't put it away yet. And like I say, guys, we boo-booed the last time we were on the farm. We planted the wrong things on those 2 fields down towards the sheep pennages. What should have been there should have been grass. Making the hay or whatever for the sheep. Because I've noticed that you can feed them hay in this, whereas in 22 you can feed them grass. So you didn't really need to change it and do extra work on your field. You just really need to cut it, gather it in, and away you went. I'm going to try and do that again. Try to feed them grass instead of hay, because it's less work. And if I can feed my animals with less work, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, unless there's time to spare, of course, between doing stuff. Pea harvester. So spinach harvester. We'll leave that there for the minute. Although we could use our own, which might save us a little bit of money because we didn't use it. I don't know whether that does or doesn't. It used to in 22. In FS22, you used to save money when not using their stuff. So it didn't cost you half as much. But it's only 600, so the 8 grand. So of course I'm going to do it. You might see some money come in at some point. And that's because of the sheds at the top might be selling their shit. I've got a few items on automatic sale so I don't have to worry about it so much. You have to unfold the harvester first. Okay, unfold. Okay, where we go? Oh, Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's put the head down, Matt. That might be a good score. Yeah, Dark, so that was brilliant, mate. Really, really good work, dude. And guys, if you want Darkside to do anything for you, so if I switch to my start screen, I'm not going anywhere, but if I switch to my start screen, so he did my transitions, he did my start screen. The only thing I added to it is my glitchy Mad Matt symbol and the Icon City partner badge, because I am a partner with Icon City, because why wouldn't I be, because they're great peoples, and I use all their kit for my Stream Deck to play Farm Sim and other games. But yeah, Darkstar designed my start screen, my ending screen, which is coming now, my transition. He did all that work for me, and all I had to do was give him some sexual favors. Not really. But guys, he does have a Google form for you to fill out, and then he will get to your case as soon as he can and start designing on your ideas, and you can see what he comes up with for you. Monies may have to be decided upon and exchanged, but he does good work. He really does do good work. And now everybody's going to go, can I offer you sexual favors as well? Nah, sorry, I'm special. He's swearing at me right now. Even though I'm not even in a chat with him, I can hear him frowning at me. He wants to laugh, but he's like, you're a prick. I'm still giggling on it. I tell you what was that does make me giggle, guys. When any of you go to lurk, I've got a little thing that comes up on screen. It's just put there for a joke, but it does make me giggle every single time. It's just this little guy that comes up and goes, la 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 la, lurking time, woo! And then it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then he goes, goodbye. And disappears. But it tickles my funny bone every single time it comes up. So guys, when this thing, we first saw the picture of this harvester first come out, I was right with my assumption. And the reason I was right with my assumption, guys, is if I can put this on auto steer a minute. So steer and assist don't cost you anything, so don't worry about that. Let's put this on auto steer. Let's just do the little thing, and then I can show you what I mean by I was right. So let's just make the turn and put that on. So what I mean, guys, if I zoom in. So the front of this, you may notice a very funny little thing on the front there before the combine wheel. I said maybe that was like a kind of Hoover. And the way it would work is you go over your spinach, whatever you're doing, and this is spinach because it's a spinach harvester. What it does is it sucks up the leaves for the combine wheel to break off. And then when it actually came out, that's the way they explained it. Oh, yeah, I had kind of bragging rights. Just, yeah, the fact that I guesstimated that, as you can see, it goes through the combine wheel, up into whatever that is, chopping it up, and chucks it into the box at the back, which is where it unloads. And the whole box at the back, actually, there's a door that comes out this side with a kind of thingy-majiggy wheel. And yeah, it spits it into your trailer after it lifts up, obviously. Conveyor. So it's got a really long conveyor, really short thin conveyor that puts over into your trailer. So yeah, all that animation, absolutely brilliant. And you know, we knew this hotfix was coming, guys. A lot of people were complaining about bits and pieces that were happening with the game, and we were like saying everybody kind of in the know, or kind of even not in the know, because I'm not in the know, but even I was saying, you know, you've got to give it time. You know, the be all and end all of what the game is and what the game will become is two different entities, you know. And I think, you know, Tab and a few others, XR, was saying exactly the same thing. Don't compare this to the end of 22, because the end of 22 had a lot of bug fixes to get to where it was, which is why it was the complete game that it turned out to be. This will get there. Give them time. And of course, if you see something that looks wrong, I don't mean looks wrong as in you're using a mod and it's fucking bugged out. I mean, from base game, if you see something that's wrong, we need to be reporting these things so that, you know, once a lot of other people are reporting the same problem, they can get on and fix the problem. So, you know, what I'm kind of saying is don't sit in silence. Report your problems that you're noticing with the game back to Giant Software, and they can get on and have a look at it. And if they come up with the same situation that you're having, they can do something about it. And then if they come up with a patch for what you're seeing, you can have a better time with the game, and so can we, because obviously it isn't going to happen to us. Which is why in this hotfix, there were so many things in that list. And I got to admit, at the moment, I haven't had a flicker in graphics since I updated. I really haven't. They've really have done the fix for that. And fucking GG's to them for admitting it from day one. That's kind of what I like with Giants as well. They admitted the problem with day one. As soon as somebody said, look guys, I'm getting flickering in my graphics, they went, yes, we know about it, we're trying to sort it out. Straight away. Put their hands up and went, like, we know about it, we're going to try and sort it out as quick as we can. Fucking GG's them. And they've done it. Well, for my card, they've done it. They did say in the patch that that for most cards it will be sorted, or for some cards it will be sorted, but for others they're still working on the problem. So I have a NVIDIA graphics card, 3060 Ti, and for me it's now fixed. So if you've got maybe a Radeon card or some kind of AMG card, maybe it's not going to be fixed for you. I don't know. I've not got one of them. To be honest, there's only like a few people I know that's got an AMD card. So we shall have to see what they report in the coming days when we get to speak to the people that I know that's got one that play the game. Or maybe there's somebody in chat right now with maybe a half-decent Radeon card, like a, I don't know, a 6800 or something like that, that can let us know whether they're now were getting the flicker, but not getting the flicker now, if you know what I mean. If you were getting the flicker, then you'll know what I mean. If you weren't getting the flicker from the start, then you won't know what I mean, and that little bit of green is going to piss me off. This is because I did the first headland freehand. So guys, you may notice, obviously you may not notice that I'm not using my keyboard, but I'm not using my keyboard. So I'm using a combination of a steering wheel, farm sim stick, and the Thrustmaster, and the Stream Deck with the Icon City FS25 buttons. And exclamation icon in chat. If you'd like my code for 10% off, I'll do it for you. So go to iconcity.com, and in the promo or discounts little section, after you've chosen what ones you want, yeah, just put in my code and that should give you 10% off. Obviously, the more you purchase, the more you get off. And at the moment, I think there's a buy one get the second half price for Black Friday. I'm not sure when that ends, but I did see the post for it the other day. So yeah, at the moment there's buy one get the second half price. I'm not sure if our codes, the partners codes, work with that offer as well. I'm guessing probably not. But so you'd have to decide which way you want to buy it, kind of thing. I'm guessing depending what pack you buy, obviously 10% off. Yeah, you know, say if you just want to buy the FS25 button, so it's £20. So 20% off that is like £2. So you're buying it for 18. But if you want 2 packs, obviously, depending on what that pack costs, you know, there might be another £1 off with my code or any other partner's codes. But if it's buy one get one, get the second half price, and that was £20, obviously you're going to save more money. And I'm all for promoting cost-saving ways of getting gear that you need. So, for instance, the way I did that like a month or two's back is when I noticed Moser Racing were charging you guys and me 160, 70, 80 pound to deliver your goods. I stopped being a partner with them because I can't promote that. You know, you may go to them and get what you want for the same price as getting it from overclockers and other such places, but having to pay 160, 70 pound to get it delivered is stupid. Alexa, view front door.
Okay.
Thought there was somebody there. Just wife's waiting for a parcel, so just got to keep an eye on it. There's nobody there. Well, we'll see if somebody comes down from upstairs in a second. I thought I heard a knock. No. Alexa, hide front door. Take your time. Maybe it was the wife throwing the dog's toy around. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to speak to you guys. Hi, how you doing? Let me know how your day's been. Good afternoon if you are joining me. And if you join me for the first time, hi, my name's Mad Matt. Thank you for coming. I am primarily a simulation streamer. So I play stuff like FS25, Euro Truck, American Truck, Snow Runner, which is basically a off-road truck simulator. Well, that's the way I call it anyway. I also occasionally play bus simulator, out of all. Might start getting into a bit of racing as well. I tried my wheel on a set of courses the other day and really enjoyed myself, so I might slip in occasional racing stream. At the start it will be me against the AIs just so I can warm up into it again, and then, you know, we shall try and find servers to play on if I get into it enough. So yeah, bit of racing might be coming back to the streams, guys. And when I say coming back to the streams, of course, anybody who's been with me a long time, so like over 3 years, will know I used to play Forza Motorsports, Forza Horizon, even though Forza Horizon's more a arcade racer, and Forza Motorsports is more your Forza simulation racing kind of game. So geared for more for wheels than Horizon. Now we're doing 65%, so yeah, not too bad. Still got a couple of headlands to do though. I think there's still like 2 headlands to do before we actually get enough room around to just do ups and downs. And what we actually want to do, guys, we actually want to complete with still stuff in here. If we can do that, see, we can deliver, we can still deliver it before we complete and the gear goes back. I've had that before. In fact, a few harvests ago, what was I doing? I was doing something for a contract, and I'd actually completed it. which means the harvest itself on the field stops. But I had a lot of stuff still in the trailer, and I went and sold it for like 20 grand more. So yeah, just keep an eye out. I mean, sometimes it will do that, sometimes it won't. I mean, I had a few just after the game first come out, I was doing a baling contract and managed to take 2 bales back to the farm, which I offloaded in the farm and they stayed there. Whereas the last time I tried that, they actually disappeared. So I don't know whether they've, when I say they, I don't know whether Giants have stopped you being able to keep the bales. Really does taste good, guys. I'm not just faking that. Son of a beach is like, is it a peach or a mango? One or the other. Very nice. The actual energy drink part of it doesn't work on me. I don't know why, it just doesn't. Neither does Red Bull. Red Bull, Monster, they don't work. Never have. It's just like drinking a normal drink to me. I mean, to be honest, what I should be doing at these long bits is putting the cruise on. In a minute, what we'll do, guys, is when we get a full load, we'll bring the tractor up and we'll get a full load. And then when we go and offload, we'll put the AI in here just so that the harvest is being done while I'm running to town and dropping off. I'm just trying to save as much money as I can because obviously I've got a field to buy. I've got field prep on that one to do, which is going to cost me all money. I got to replant it with what I want. So I'm not sure what the chickens have in this. I mean, I know they in 22 you could give them wheat, oats, barley, and I'm not sure whether it's the same in this. I'll have to check. So guys, we got an ad coming in at 1:50. It's for 1.5 minutes, but please don't go anywhere. Come back to me. But if you are new here, guys, there is 3 ways that you can use reward redeems for you watching me the whole time. So exclamation points is one of them. That will give you Lumia points. No, well, it don't give you Lumia points, but it will tell you what Lumia points you do have. And the redeems are in the bit section. They're got different symbol to the bits, but yeah, you can use your Lumia redeems with those points. The second tier of it is, of course, channel points, which you get off of Twitch, and you can use the redeems for that. And they're all visual, or most of them are visual. And the third way is obviously to spend your money with bits, and they're the most visual effective between you and me to do. I mean, in there will. In with the bits of stuff like jump scares and stuff, so yeah, they cost a little bit more because they're very distracting from what I'm trying to do, or what the streamer's trying to do. And just quickly, guys, before the ads are coming, in the chat right now is my YouTube channel, and any VOD that goes over 100 offline views after I go offline goes onto my YouTube channel. And please go over there and subscribe and all that jazz. Watch the VODs for at least 60 seconds. Give it a thumbs up. Chat in the chat, even though the VOD's over and done with, but everything that you do over there does make a difference. And guys, we are 5 seconds away from the ad, and we shall see you after you come back. If you're still here, that means you subscribed or got turbo, and thank you very much. Let's put a bit of cruise on, to be honest. Save me foot. I mean, in the distance, hello? Is that a straight line, is it? Okay. In the distance, what you can see on that other field, or the other side let, is a little bit of the hailstone damage. That's a thing in game now. But yeah, just across where you can see all those little dits in the grass. Yeah, that's hailstone damage. And in the other field, just across the ways, just opposite the garage, there's 2 lots. So 2 lots of hailstones hit that. in 3 different fields of mine, there's one lot. It hit a rice paddy, it hit a pea field, and I think it hit the green beans field as well. So I got 3 bits of damage from that. Pain in the ass, to be honest. You know, that could be my profit gone just on that. I mean, I'm selling the rice, you know, I'm selling the rice and everything, so I've actually got 6,000 litres of rice actually in the silo right now, and I'm waiting until the price is better in a couple of months, if I can. And I say if I can because that's important. If I'm needing money, of course, it's money in the bank kind of thing, you know. If I've got product which is in the silo, I can sell. You know, if I absolutely really need some money, it's there. I can take it down and sell it beforehand. Yes, I won't get that much profit for it, but it's like having money in the bank. Am I full? Yeah, I'm full. Okay, so just wait there. Let's go and get the tractor that it's given me. Like I say, I could use my own, but for the little price that I'm hiring this for, which is $600, or £600 rather, I just want to use their gear, and I know it's suitable for what I'm trying to do. So it looks like they've given me what, a Fendt with the same trailers I've currently got. So groovy times. We'll soon see whether this Fendt's any good at carrying weight once we get weight on. Also, guys, even if you're using an AI with this particular setup, you will have to stop because it needs to transform. Ah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Right, guys, 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. Let's put the camera back on. Right, for 3D. Hi all. Does anybody know if there's a giveaway or something I'd like for a game which I could afford, but you know, life sucks. Not today. There may be something on the 14th of next month when we get paid from Twitch. But yeah, not right now. We did £100 giveaway last month, or this month just gone. Come on. So yeah. Hey Kev. Hi Matt. How's you? Sorry about yesterday, dude. Again, Kev. IRO comes first, dude. You know the rules of the community. IRO comes first. Quick update for you though. 2 maps are now done, totally done and dusted. So out of the 4, 2 are done. On one of them now, we've got like 1 task to do and bring in the equipment, and then that's done. And then it's just that potato missions. So you know we're virtually there, all but there. I mean, it seemed like we didn't do a lot yesterday, but because we were clearing up quite a lot of stuff. You know, because we were clearing up some of the machinery and stuff, it seemed like we didn't get that much done. But when I look back now on stuff that it is done, it's good. All right, I'm gonna have to wait until Check round this corner before this line will activate. There we go. GG's getting banged through them. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, on the two maps we tried to do, which was what was it, Harvest Corp and the Institute, which was it's the two that's hardest to get to with anything. Yeah, it was the travelling that was buggering us up, because obviously every time you've got to go back to a garage and then come back through, it's about 20 minutes, as you know. Between 15-20 minutes. So that was taking quite a long time. And then we tried to get stuff on, we wasted like 20 minutes trying to get stuff on the trailers, Arctic trailers. And it kind of worked, kind of didn't work. I managed to get something over to the other side and harvest the field. I think all that needs doing in the Institute is delivering the 2 potatoes, and then that Institute's done. Or one of them's done anyway. I think all that needs doing is just delivery of the 2 potatoes, and then it's concentrating on hot potato and boat delivery. I'll have a look back on stream on YouTube. Yeah. That's right, guys. You can go and have a look at my YouTube. The link has just gone through chat. Yeah, go check me out. That'll be on later, assuming that stream reaches over 100 views. And I can tell you if it didn't or did, because it'll be in my thing. So yeah, it did reach over 100 views already, because it's in my streamers page in the Discord. So I'm a featured glitch, so I get my own little section that you'll just have to scroll down the different pages of who's there. I think there's 7 of us at the moment that are featured glitches, and yeah, watch this space, because it could become something else. And I will let Tav and Loopy explain that, even though I kind of give it out the other day when I spotted it on his profile. Because well, to be honest, because it was on Tav's profile through his Twitch, I thought he'd already explained it to everybody. So I sort of said, "Oh, it's there on your thing, mate. And if you sorted it out yet?" And he was like, "No, I'm sorted it." And I'm like, "Fuck off, Matt. I know it's there, but we haven't done shit to it yet." But yeah, hopefully I get involved in that, and that'll be groovy if it does. But like I say, when it happens, I'll let Loopy and Tav explain it before I give it out, if I'm part of it. But yeah. I mean, today, I sent you a code today, Kev, you may notice. So you're probably busy today as well. And all I was really doing is, in the end of the stream, you hear me say that there's 5 bits of harvesting equipment on that other map. I've actually brought all that out of that map now, and it's done. Lumiere isn't working. Why? What have you done? Because it doesn't even say you've done anything. Let's have a look. Is Lumiere working? Working for me. SpongeBob twice. SpongeBob twice. Yeah, it's not come up, dude. Let's turn stream mode off and on. I've turned stream mode off and on. Also, what I can try is setting the home screen again. Okay, that's it again. Try again, Kev. All right, it's just come up now. A minute ago. Hang on, let me... Yeah, that's not working. Why isn't that working? Should be 3 now. Yeah, none of them's working. What's the matter with SpongeBob? I don't know, mate. Hang on. Let me try switching it off. Switch it back on. There you go. 1, 2. 3. There you go. You got them in the end. There you go. Are they really 300 bits? Or are they 300 points? Are they 300 bits or 300 points? Because that seems a bit stiff for that if they're 300 bits. Points, okay. They're just, I know they're in the bit section. I was going to say 300 bits for SpongeBob just running across? That's stiff. That trailer there looks virtually fucking full, doesn't it? But yeah, this game is great, guys, and the Giants doing that massive patch today. Yeah. Right, what we'll do, guys, is just do this lane here. This lane here. And then what we'll do is we'll come back on the left lanes, and then we'll come back on the left lanes, and then we'll go to the big ones, because obviously the more we go over, the more they'll get smaller. I had a go at somebody on the radio for requesting this song. I said, well, I didn't have a go at him. I went, come on, dude, it's not, it's, you know, Halloween's been and gone, dude. But saying that, in 4 days we'll be able to start playing Christmas songs. Only 1 per hour, though. So we'll slip one in 1 per hour. And then obviously a week, 2 weeks before Christmas, we can go 2 per hour. And then build it up, build it up, build it up. You know, a few days before Christmas, we can virtually do 3 or 4 in the stream, in the live of Christmas songs, and then like Christmas Eve, we can do 5 or 6 in the hour. This is why I automated this the last time, I think. Because this just takes too freaking long to earn this money for this contract. I mean, it's not a very big contract, and what's it took me so far? An hour? 40 minutes, maybe? You know, I should have probably took that cultivating contract. I could have done that. I could have done the little wood contract that they wanted me to do for $3,000. I probably could have done another cultivating contract, another wood contract. You know, I could have done it 4 or 5 at a time. Let's do this. But like I say, if I get at overage that I can sell, that's bank. And sometimes you do, if the game lets you. Is Zero to Hero or a community? What I tend to do is I start off just having it be me, and then when there's like enough jobs for multiple people, when I'm on it, I open it up to multiplayer. But obviously I use a few mods, and you're going to have those mods to join. There are some out that are not compatible with console, and to be honest, this game's next gen console anyway, so you'll have to have for Xbox you'll have to have the Series S or X, and for PS you'll have to have the 5. Yeah, so next time I'm on the community, I'm on this farm, guys. Now I do have enough vehicles to be able to have one other person on at the moment. So yeah, all I'm really doing at the moment is just watching what jobs I do, because as you saw just a second ago, you know, for a 12,000 fertilizing contract, I only got $3,000. So in that sort of thing, it's not worth me doing them. It's same with seeding. You know, anything I have to buy stuff to do, seeding, fertilizing, spraying, it's not worth me doing. It's not worth that much, the time and effort it takes. That's the thing that I gotta always in the start of the Zero to Hero is I got to see what jobs are bank and what jobs aren't bank. And this one could turn out to be bank. I mean, it's not at the moment because time versus effort is immense. But saying that, I could have put the harvester on AI, costing me a little bit in driver. Not much, just a little bit. I estimate that drivers cost you about 10% of your profit. So this is 12,000. So it's going to cost me 1,200 probably to hire the driver. Though some of you think that's a lot. But you can go on and do other things. So I could hire the guy now, and it's only half full. It might take him 20 minutes to load. And in that time, I could do that log contract. That's $3,000 in my pocket. You know, I could do probably a cultivating contract. That's another couple of grand in my pocket. And this guy might be still going. So even though I've paid out 1,000, I've gained $4,000. Swings and roundabouts. You know, you just got to see what's right for you. I mean, I do use AIs in the start, especially when I'm on my own, for that reason. You know, when I'm offline later, I'll probably get an AI out and do a job like this, and I'll go and do 3 or 4 other jobs, and those screens will piss me off if I don't grab them straight away. Just seeing them pisses me off. That the thing's missed them. So yeah, what we might do is, now that I've explained that's what I do, let's do it. So let's change that from me to the other guy. I've already done the headlands, so we'll have him look at the headlands. He'll scan it first, probably, and then he'll go do it. So let's activate you. There we go, he's activated. So he'll go have a look, see what I've done, what I've not done, and he'll crack on. In the meantime, let's go to the menu. So active contracts, $8,000, and I'm paying 600 for the equipment. So it's still $8,000. It's $8,003 for the job, but it's taken me a long time to do it so far. So what I can do is I can do this job. That'll gain me, you know, that'll gain me 3.8. Okay, logs are right down the bottom. That's shit, but never mind. And the delivery place is right at the top. So it's a bit shit, but 93%, so I can't really. I'm gonna have to probably get to the logs, come back and empty that. So that's what we'll do. So we'll drive this down, we'll get to the logs, we'll go and empty that. We'll try and empty some more of the harvester as well, and then we'll go do a run down to the empty out. And this is kind of where I could do it, maybe 1 or 2 people on with me, 1 preferably at the moment. Like I say, I haven't really quite got enough equipment for everybody to do stuff, and there's not quite enough work either for everybody yet. It does get busy on the Zero to Heroes. Obviously, the more equipment I have, I'm planning to buy a couple of more fields as well. So that'll get busier, because obviously those fields need turning around, the animals need sorting out. I've got chickens to buy, for the hatcheries that I bought. So yeah, there's a lot more to sort out at the moment before I can kind of relax and get everybody on. And also the costings of everything. You know, whoever comes on and helps me has to sort of. Okay, so it's to my left a bit. I was going to say, where the fuck's the wood? But that's where the spinach got to be delivered. I think it's up here. T-junction, take a right. So there's a train going up along the bridge. That's a good view. I like that one. So I think the wood's up here somewhere. Up near 20, is it? Yeah, so I'm take a left, take a right just to here. It should be just up the lane here. Like I say, before we offload, just going to offload that spinach, and then offload the harvester, and that should give us enough time to load this before it needs offloading again. So here's the log. So it's on a busy road. So what I do is I'll just spin it around, and then park up behind it, kind of a thing. So let's just spin around. Just get off the road. That's too close. That's enough. Right, switch you off. Switch you off in a minute, because this is my equipment, my diesel. Let's get on there. Right. Let's grab as much as I can. Oh, this is struggling. I just want to get this 100% before I go down to the... in fact, bollocks to it. By the time I catch him up, it'll be... I don't know what money's in there. Also, guys, what I want to do is check out what's in this bank, what's in the sales, even though I might not be able to afford anything. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, I've not got very much money, so, you know, it's a thing. I can't always afford what I'm looking for and what's in the sales. Because when I do the grass, guys, I want to use the MacDon pack to cut the grass with. Why? Because you get 25% extra yield. And if anybody was watching Tab earlier, you know, and you're doing, say, barley, you want to do that through the MacDon pack, and then use the MacDon kind of header on your harvester to kind of take your product off of the stalks after you've cut it, and then you get an extra 25. So you get 25 for cutting it with the MacDon pack, and then 25 for picking your product off of the stalks with the MacDon pack. So you get 50% extra just for using the MacDon pack as it should be used. So that will take full advantage with when we do barley and such, or try to anyway. We'll have to build up to that, of course. We might need to just buy a cheap harvester and header just for now. So I think the cheapest harvester and header at the moment in game is the red ones. Can't think of the name. Not McCormick. The other ones. I've got tractors. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, them. They're the cheapest harvesters in game at the moment. And just a thin header, just to harvest my fields. Probably won't use it on contracts, because on the bigger fields it'll take ages, and if you only got to pay 600 to borrow the equipment anyway, what's the point? You know, the wear and tear will be more than fucking 600 for harvesting on a big field. Which is what I was saying about weighing up cost of doing the borrowing and not borrowing. Right, let's take this back to the field, guys, and then we'll go and collect some wood. We'll do a quick offload on the harvester as well. We need to head for the shop. That boat, there's actually a delivery point very close to that boat. I presume in the end it ends up on the boat. I know it looks like I've just done a full circle of that, and that's because I have. I don't know whether we can use the highway, though, guys, to actually get round. I've never used it all the time I've been on the map. But I just presume you can. I mean, it might be quicker to get round to where I want to be, even though, obviously, the junction up ahead of us is a bit far away. Nearest bridge is this way, I think. Yes, I know you're full, and I'm trying to get there. I'm actually going to take a little shortcut now. Just across this greenery. And we're going to take another little shortcut as well. Through this field. Not got crop destruction on, it's fine. But yeah, one day I shall have this farm off to our right. 460,000 it cost to buy. And to be honest, a lot of the stuff that's on it, I want to get rid of. I really do. It looks like quite a nice big farm, but like I say, a lot of the stuff that's there, I just want to get shot of, if I can, and put other stuff down, which will make me money. I mean, the 400,000 that's on it, I'll probably make about 300 of that back. Put some cheap sheds down for the equipment, for the contract equipment that I want, and yeah. I mean, it comes with the big field that's beside it. That I should probably turn into barley or something, and just help out with the chickens. And at some point, we'll put a silo beside there. So all I got to do is put a little truck there or something, and just transfer from the silo to the chickens. Right, let's catch him up, do an offload, and then he should be good for a little bit. Yeah, I'm glad he almost carried on with what I was doing. That's a good thing with the AI. Kind of carried on with what I was doing. Let's reverse on the whim. See what I mean about there's a conveyor and it comes out. Now what we'll do is we'll just back up in a minute and switch off out of the way. And we'll go do that. Although it looks like we're going to be pretty full again, so the yield on this is pretty decent. So we'll have to come back and probably do another offload when we can. Stop! Yep. Alright, let's go and pick them logs up quickly. So just make sure... Yeah, that's alright. It's only like 13 logs. This won't take me like 2 minutes to frickin' pick up. And there, baby. Nearly tea time, innit? What have we picked up? 2, 3, just 2. Okay, we can't go that way. Do you know what I mean, though, guys? The last time, the first time I did the logs on stream, on this stream, yeah, the first few that goes in, you know, are really easy. You can put them in easy, and then once you fill it up, it's sort of harder to put it in. So the volume of what's in your truck kind of matters to the crane and stuff. what I want to do is spin that a little bit. There we go. Now open. The most I've heard of anybody picking these up, guys, is 5. Somebody I know's picked up 5 logs at a time. The most I've done is 4. I can tell you now, guys, it's the truck struggles. Oh. This is the fucking saint this is with this song. He's the one that plays this a lot, which is why it's on the freaking auto playlist. It's the headboard and Lego. A lot of the time, as long as it's up against the headboard, you can kind of let it go. And they'll sort themselves out. Gap's kind of getting harder to see. Oh, I think this is a 5er. I think this is a 5er. Which is why the truck's nearly falling over and did. That was a 5er, wasn't it? It was really. Alright. Come on, baby. You can do this. Come on, up you go. No? Okay. Extend out, extend, right, push in. Oh, you're not going to do it for me. Ah, so. Right, hang on, we can do this another way. I don't know how that works. Just fasten the belt and set us up right. Don't ask. Anyway. Right, let's pick all these logs up again. Oh, the view of this is terrible now. Alright. Really? Nobody clipped that? I got away with that fucker. See what I mean, guys? I'm not used to this view now. That shouldn't have fell over. Still got the things on. Put it fall down in the right place. There we go. Alright, we'll just go around here and pick up this one. Why? Because it's probably easier than those, and plus I got to move the Yoda. I'll have to move the truck to be able to get them. This is harder. Doing it from this view. I didn't even notice I went over it. There we go, we got her. So yeah, I had a 5 stack, but yeah, I've lost it. Truck went, no, bye-bye. Have another beer then. Oh, Oh, there we go. Thought we had a sticker then. A sticker. A log that sticks on your tool. Alright, I'm much fitter. Come on. Go around that, go around that, go. That's it, that's it, that's it. Now open. Right. Can we reach any of them without spilling over? Oh, okay. Okay. Gonna have to watch this now. We're in. I'll do. Open up. Obviously, I could have. If I didn't spill them, I could have been finished by now. Let's see if we can get the one. I think we got her. Yeah, we got her. Oh, how you doing? What economy difficult do I have it on? Easy. Because I'm doing a 0 to hero, I have it on easy. It's still hard. You know, starting from 0, working your way up through the money, and stuff. It's still really, really hard. Why did that not lift up? Oh, I'm on that spine, and I probably. Yes, I was. And that's not good either. There we go. Yeah, I have it on easy. Like I say, it's hard enough anyway to do a 0 to hero and have it on normal. It's just like, also I don't... Come on, get over. It's just like, also I don't have stones on or lime in. It's just very easy economy. And like I say, 0 to hero is hard enough without all that. Purely because you're starting from scratch, so there's no starting tractors, there's no harvester, which you normally get given straight away. So, you know, even a simple harvester is a couple of 100,000. And if you don't have a couple of 100,000, it's freaking hard. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's all in. Load up. We can get rocking. So, where are we delivering to? Gonna start a farm today, and it's gonna be on hard with a loan of 250, and start with no farm. I think it'll be fun. Yeah. It's fun, but it's hard work with no farm starter. So if we follow, I'm going to try and use the motorway. We're right near it. I mean, it means going up here and then come off in 2 junctions. What do you think, chat? I've never used the motorway. I mean, I really never used the motorway. I don't know if you can use it. But it'd be nice to know. Let's cut across this field a second. Because that's where the start of the motorway is. Over here. Ah, not over there. I have to go around this way a little bit. Tell you what would be very, very hard if you had hard mode on and crop destruction. That would be so difficult. Because you would lose, if you weren't very, very careful, you'd lose so much. And when I mean so much, you know, you could lose thousands. Right, so here is the junction. Okay, so you can use it. I've never used this. So I think we come up in 2 junctions time, I think. To put us right near the shop. This is good, I like this. BGA there below us. Yeah, I've never been up here. And also, from down on the fields, you can't see if any of the cars are using this either. So it's nice to know that there's cars up here going backwards and forwards. This one that we've got to come off on? Or was it the next one? Bollocks. We'll come off this one anyway. We've proved the point that we can use the highway, so... Yeah, I wouldn't like to come down with down there with the trailer as well. That might be difficult as fuck. But we should take a right here. I think we should have come off the next one really. But yeah, that one's fine. Go around here and let's take the right. I think that's the way up to the thing where we need to go. Drop these off. Yeah, it's the right way. I think we turn right, sorry, left now. And then we take the left up the hill on the dirt track, and then we're there. So yeah, we started with 100 grand because that's the minimum that you can have, or the minimum that you could go down to with no farm. And what we said was that the 100 grand was inheritance, which allowed us to move into the area. With that, we didn't even have enough to buy the farmhouse. That was like 20 grand more. We had to earn it, which we did quite easily. We kind of did one of these contracts and one cultivating contract, which got us to 20 grand. Immediately bought the farmhouse. Started to kind of borrow equipment to do other things with. Managed to buy the rice harvester and the rice planter, the riceable, and yeah, just built up from there. We bought the Dragon, which is basically the Iveco kind of pickup truck, which is very, very useful. Don't look at it and go, that kit's a bit of shit. It's not shit. It is very, very useful. And if you have one of these little tiny repair stations, so you can change the backs of it quite regularly, if you're doing wet rice, it's very, very fucking useful. I can tell you that for nothing. You know, you can put that extended back on it, grab your rice, take it down to the shop, and say if you've got greenhouses as well, just to make a bit of money, you know, they pallets. If you put the bale back on it, you can wrap them down, because it's not just bales. It'll do pallets. So you can do that. Game with ADHD and autism. Thank you very much for your follow, my man. Yeah, I know you were listening to me on the radio yesterday. Right, let's go park this up, collect the thing back in, and then we'll go up and we'll have to help out on that contract and finish her off. We're not going to get the chickens in just yet because we've got nothing to feed them with. Although we did do that with the sheep, and we had to buy bales from the shop, which weren't cheap. I can tell you that, they weren't cheap. They were very, very expensive. Hi, Dave. Thank you for your first time chat, my man. So as you can see, guys, the fog is very realistic. It does. If I put my lights on right then and there, I will be whited out. Literally, I'll be whited out. Firstly, that looks like it might need a weeding in a minute. So this is my house, guys, and like I say, if I get the money, I will buy that middle bit and put all the contract gear down there. But that's a ways yet. I mean, that middle farm is there. You get field 4 with it, but it's like 400 grand. There you go, 458 grand. But you get the big farm with it and this big field. To be honest, I won't buy any other fields around it. If it comes with the field, all well and good. I just want the farm, and then I want to delete most of the things on it. And that will gain me quite a bit of money back, I'm hoping. Right. So we're on this harvesting contract. So in terms of other things that are on the contracts, guys, we've got these, which are shit. I've got this, which I can do with my plow, which will be very quick to do. Although it's a fucking big field. So I'll probably put the AI on that. We've got another hoeing, which I can do quite quickly. Harvesting, that harvest will take a while. I'm not doing that. But this harvest might not take us any time at all. Fertilizing, we're not going to do. Like I said, that 12 grand fertilizing job, we made 3 grand after buying fertilizer. So a 12 grand fertilizing job, the fertilizing jobs aren't worth doing. These are worth doing if you can find the trees to cut very quickly. It's a grand for doing fuck all, basically. Thank you for the disco. If you don't understand what disco does, Game with ADHD and autism, if you hear a tune that you think's a bit of a boogie, what it does is it sets my lights, which there's a few around, into like a disco mode and puts lights on the screen like a disco. And that's that. And this cultivating job, that's kind of worth doing as well. I can do that myself. That's a pretty small field. I could get that done in like 10 minutes, maybe less. And that's including the drive down there. Right then, let's go and jump in the tractor. Let's jump in there. And I'm in the way. But I'm also nearly full. So we'll just try and do a little bit of an empty out. He's actually done all the left-hand side now, which is groovy groovy. Right, let's just get online with him. I'm actually the right side to actually gain, to actually offload him a little bit, and he will. The guy will actually stop. The AI will actually stop beside me for the offload. Because as you can see, I'm struggling. This tractor is a little underpowered for this trailer, so I'm thinking this trailer, this tractor isn't 400 GGs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, shit, I gotta get in closer. This version of this song is okay. I like the Handbaggers version of it better. It's a little bit more clubby. Got a few extra beats to it. I've said that before, I think. What's it like inside this tractor? It's actually not bad. I quite like it in here. I'm not, to be honest, I'm a bit like Tav. If you've come across some Tav, he said in his stream that we kind of don't like. I don't have kind of favorites, although we kind of do as well. So my favorite medium tractor, McCormick, hands down. I think it's the best bang for the buck for medium tractors. Goes up to 312 horsepower and just a good little workhorse. Really good little workhorse. And will pull most things for most farms with 312 horsepower too. My favorite big tractor without going really, really big is the big case. But saying that, I will equally use anything on the market that can do its job. So I've got two I forget what two I got. I got two tractors up there. Oh, that's kind of nice, but not. That's kind of nice, but not. This thing's got a lot of damage, 70% off. So I have. There, I've got Massey Ferguson in it, begin with an M. I've got two of these at the moment. My favorite is the big Magnum. I love that thing. I think it's a great tractor. 435 horses. Although there was modded ones in FS22 that had 900, and they were really, really good. I kind of don't like using these, although this Fendt 1100 is kind of my absolute go-to for big cultivating stuff. I mean, really, if you've got a massive cultivator that needs massive horsepower, that Fendt 1100 is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And it's not articulated. It's just like driving a tank, really. It's just got the two tracks instead of four, and it's really, really good. Love that thing. I've had it on two community farms that we were using big stuff on. So I had it on King O Timers, I think it was, which was a big 4x map on 22, and I had it on one of the other ones that I think when I first joined the community, one of the other guys had it, Vox had it, and I sort of went, yeah, I love that. It's a quick-o tractor. I say quick-o tractor, I mean tractors don't do more than 35, 40 mile an hour at best, and this thing, you know, it topped out as good as anything. But yeah, it's nice in here. I like it. If you're wondering why I've got a better field of view, guys, I voted it in the game settings. You have to do it before you come into game in the advanced graphics. I got it on 85 degrees of field of view when I'm in first person, which is why I can see quite a bit around me out the windows and stuff. And I like it. I used to have it on 80. I switched it up to 80 once I realised which setting it was. But 85 is kind of better. Or seeing side view. I mean, it gets a little bit fisheye in front at 85, which I don't like, but the compromise is worth it, I think. I mean, Mr. H, our farm manager on the community farm, swears by the 85 degrees, and he uses it all the time. Ooh, we're starting to get a little bit of profit from the old things up at the farm. Greenhouses. Money went up, man. Not a lot, a couple of grand, but noticeable. I need before the peas are ready, I need 571,000 unless it comes into the sale. That's why I said it quick. It's a lot of money. 571,000. Right, up to the... No, I can't go up to the main road. I have to go along this one, which is a one-way street the other way. That one's a blocked road. I'm going to have to go round the path on this one. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Go up this one. The town is a one-way system, and it's a rabbit warren of one-way system. I don't think there's any logic in it. I really don't. But it's a thing. You know, it's what we've got to put up with. I just use it as a a shortcut area, and like I say, like you saw me, I go into the paths and stuff to keep out of the way of the AI drivers. I'm not going to stop using the AI drivers. I think they're kind of, I don't want to say fun, but they kind of are at the same time, trying to avoid them. They are kind of ignorant on certain maps as well. I mean, we play Riverbend Springs on the community farm as well as Huton Pantai, and yeah, on the American map with the school buses. Wow. I mean, I'd hate to be a school kid on those buses. You'd be sick straight away. I mean, we had we saw one the other day. It was coming up to a Y junction, and when I say a Y junction, the Y was kind of this way. It was like upside down Y, and he was approaching on one of he was like approaching up, and he turned sharp right to get on the other part of the Y, and turned quickly too. You know, so it was like, yeah, I'd hate to get on that bus if I was a kid, dude. Fucking spew everywhere. Oop. Okay, it's over there. I'm hoping to get a little bit of profit out of this. So what I will do is I might wait till we get to about 90%, deliver some. Hopefully I don't complete the contract, and then wait for this thing to finish the whole thing so I can collect everything. And then hopefully I get a big payday when I deliver it back. That's what I'm hoping for. I need to back off him. To be fair, yeah, he's not got much to do. He really doesn't have much to do. So let's just have a quick look at the map a second. So, oh, it won't show me because he's doing work. Okay, no worries. But I think he might have, if I was to guesstimate, 1, 2, 3, 5 or 6 more to do, and then a little bit there, I would say. So if I wait for, I don't know, 3 lines, empty out, and then go and deliver, hopefully that won't complete, and then hopefully it will let us pick all the rest up and then deliver, and then when we do deliver, hopefully we get bank. That's what I'm hoping for. Right after I do complete this contract, guys, that will be it. That will be the end of stream, because we'll be over 3 hours by then. And like I say, we'll let you see the end of this contract so you can see if I do make bank or not. But saying that, we will make bank anyway, because I've only really spent out 600 on hiring the gear. You know, so I kind of have made bank. I've also done that log contract, which got us in another 3 grand. So, you know, if you take 600 off of that, that's 8.3, and I made 4 grand, but it's almost 4 grand on that log contract. So if we put it on top of there, I've made 14 while I've been doing this contract. And that's the way I kind of do things. I mean, this guy's costing basically nothing. But in terms of future projects, guys, what I plan to do is, these are green beans at the moment, which I fucked up on. These should have been grass, 25 and 26. Once they get harvested, they will be grass, so I can feed my sheep. I plan to buy 32 at some point to make barley or wheat or whatever for the chickens that I want to buy. That will get me eggs, which should make me bank as well. And I also get this bit of land here with 34 if I can afford it, and this bit of land here. Now that allows me to do woodland projects, which wood gets bank as well. So there's a lot of money to be made in this area, and then I have to decide whether I want to replant, and that costs money as well, if I do. So let's have a look at active. So we've already got a wood one again, 15. We could do that in little or no time with our truck. So that would be another 4 grand. We could probably do that before that even finishes. That ploughing one I'm tempted to do, because I can use my own gear with that, and I could be quicker than that, Will. I mean, massively quicker than that with my plow because it's like a cultivator. To be fair, let's have a little look while we're doing the other one. But sorry, dude, I'm in your way. Not pulling well at all, this thing, is it? All right. So let's get in one of our tractors. Let's get the plow out. And we'll go down and just automate that thing because it'll make bank anyway. So we've got the old Matty. I say old Matty, it's brand new Matty. Well, I say brand new to me. It wasn't brand new, it was second hand. I managed to get two of them. Two different prices. I think one was 90 and the other one was like 110. The other one had like lesser use. Which one is it? I think it's the first. Plow. As soon as you connect onto these two guys, it tells you what one they are. Oh, it's plowing anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. And the other one's a cultivator, but it's the same equipment. And we'll just automate it. So if this one don't finish by the time you guys get to see it finish, then you know it trust me, it will be finished before today. And I gotta admit, using my steering wheel holder for the truck wheel or the truck seating position really has made a joystick holder. I don't have to buy one. Field 9, which I think is over here somewhere. I'm going to just run across here because this is 6, 7, 9's got to be somewhere over there. I'm going to just run. With quickness, I'm just going to run over the fields. And what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll set this guy up properly. I'll have it do the center first and work its way out. My water, guys, comes free from this little stream here. I come down here in my truck, believe it or not, and just fill up my truck with water for free. Although, if I place the windmill down now, that will be free anyway, because they kind of admitted they made a mistake with it. Right, so let's get on you, worker. Oh shit, I put it on ups and downs. Put the line. Headlands first. No, ups and downs first. Do it the right way. Right, go. Bye-bye. We'll see you in a minute. He's on that, so 1, 2, maybe 3 more to do. Let's offload and we'll go and drop off. Because we're near on 90%. And I want to be able to pick the whole lot up. Come on, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. I'm chasing him, I'm chasing him, I'm chasing him. There we go. I'm not getting close enough. I'm not getting close enough. Not close enough? Yes. Oops. Alright, let's take this in. And like I say, that thing should finish all that off now with the capacity that it's now got. And hopefully, you know, it'll complete as I drop the first bits in on this on the last load. That's what I'm hoping for. And stick with me to see how much I make off of it. Because it hasn't really cost me that much for the AI worker. I mean, maybe it's cost me 500 or so far. And like I say, this little freaking farm here, I want to buy this. but it's 480. Well, you saw it 458,000. But I reckon I'll make about £300,000 back by selling nearly everything on it. Don't deliver the trailer till the harvester is finished. Get everything. Yeah, that's what. Well, to be honest, this won't do shit. I say this won't do shit. This will probably get up to about 94. To be honest, I think the way that the harvest contracts works anyway is that it allows you to harvest 100% of the field. I haven't had one yet that hasn't allowed me to do 100% of the field yet on the harvest. On the other things, the cultivating, the ploughing and stuff, that annoys me. You get up to about what you visually can see as like 98%, and then boom, contract finished, which annoys the shit out of me. Hopefully they've put a patch in to say, you know, yes, you've completed it, but if you totally complete it, you get a bonus. Hopefully they've done that, because that was kind of similar to how it was in 22. So I'm kind of hoping that's a thing now. The thing is, if I'd have stayed there, I haven't got enough space in the trailer to put what's still up there. What's still up there is about 60% of a load. So, you know, I might go down to about 20% and try and stop it offloading. Is it 90% now? Let's just watch the percentage as I offload. It's not going up that fast. 95. See, I'm fully delivered. And yeah. Oh, see, £600 for the dude driving it already. I'm at 95%. So by the time I get back, hopefully he'll be done, and I can get the product out of him, which means I can come back and make bank. So that way, I'm guessing I'll get to about 100% at 50% left to deliver, and then the rest is in me to be done. I also made some money from some kind of a sale again, some sort of automatic sale again, because my money just went up by like 30 grand. Ooh, I'm a believer, I can leave her if I tried. See, the ploughing dude's already on 10%. Oh, she's going fast. Mind you, it's a 10 meter plough. It's kind of like a cultivator. It's very lightweight. No bollocks, straight across. Hopefully I won't get in the ploughing guy's way. One thing I did notice the last time I ploughed this, when I didn't have any equipment, you'll just notice the corners of this field is a little bit off, and for some reason the plough that I was using at the time allowed me to cut out of the field, so it's kind of like it had making fields turned on, and I didn't realize it. So painting terraform anywhere, I've managed to kind of put it back as much as I could for what it should be. I'm a believer, not a trace. Look at this big field of whatever this is. Fuck me. I'm in love. I hope this isn't sugar beet and it gives me a fucking single harvester to do this with. But that'll make this field will make bank for a harvest. Tell you that for nothing. This field really will make bank, because two's a big old field. Right, how much have you done? I'm hoping you're finished. No, not quite. I'm going to leave him alone until he's done, because I think he'll finish on like 99%, and then I can grab everything off of him. I'm hoping. So we've still got a couple of lanes to do up this way. Should finish this lane now. Right, we're just going to switch off and watch him, guys. Like I say, we may finish a little bit later than normal so we can finish off this contract. But looking down onto the other fields, guys, like I said a minute ago, the little indentations in the fields below us is hail damage. So yeah, you lose profit off of that. You know, that might be your profit from a contract, because obviously you're not picking that bit of the field up. It did happen on my fields a little bit. I got lucky, actually. So if I go to my fields, guys, and zoom in. So here we are. So on my fields, it happened on this one. It caught the corner of 29. It caught a little bit of 30. Yeah. 30, it will make big damage because that's wet rice. I think I got like 2 months left on that. And then then it'll be done. And nothing in 31 and 32 yet, or 31 yet, because I want to plant 27, 30, 31 all in one hit, so that they all come together, and then it feels like I get a bigger yield out of it all. That's my plan. Oh, this guy's going to complete before I have a chance. I need to offload him. I should have probably left the thing on 20%. Should have really left the thing on 20% maybe, so that I get all the yield off of the field. Come on, I want to get round before you touch the fucking thing. Oh shit, wrong side. Stop. Thank you. Oh, just managed it. Right, so this is all profit, guys. What's going in me now? It's not going to be that much, I don't think. No. But that's all profit. I did say not to deliver, yeah, but I wouldn't have had the... if it completes, it won't let you have it. That's the thing. A lot of the contracts, if you complete it, the harvester won't let you have it. So you sort of need to balance out what you deliver into what the percentage is on. I mean, it may let me collect it. This is my first time trying to collect it off of out of a harvester, but no, it's not. I did spinach not very long ago, and once the contract was over, the contract was over. It didn't let me do the rest. But you never know, this little strip might not be even 1%. Which should be gravy. Because it means as soon as I get the delivery point, everything that I got on me's bank. Come on. Stop messing around. So if it lets the thing finish, I reckon it's got 2 more turns. If it lets it finish, turn it down, and then a little tiny bit up. By the looks of that. Come on, don't let it finish. Don't let it finish. Don't let it finish. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to weigh it up on whether you collect off him or not. Because, like I say, if it gets to 100%, it may not let you collect off of him. So if he has, like, I don't know, 88% of a load and it doesn't let you have it, that's money. I might collect off of him. And then if it doesn't let me have that little bit there, then it doesn't let me have that bit there. Come on, give me, thank you. If it goes to 100% now, it doesn't matter. I've got everything that I want. You know, if it's... What we'll do, guys, is we'll just follow him up just far enough out of the way so he doesn't. I think he goes to one corner anyway of the field before he stops. So hopefully we can grab this. There you go, 99%. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. The contract has been completed, even though it says 99%. Oh no, field 9, 30% complete. Oh, it's turned itself off. Bastard. Okay. Oh. Okay, engine on. Oh. This won't be a lot. But we're at 99%. I think I've judged this perfect, actually. I got a little bit worrying for a minute, but I think I've actually judged it perfectly. We'll leave that on. Because when we deliver, we're just going to send the equipment back. Right, let's go deliver this, guys, and then we'll see how much profit we actually made. Because we're gonna get some. I can tell you now, we're gonna get some. So what I do, guys, is when I'm heading towards the city and I can see the city in front of me, I just make for the general direction of the city. So if I can see it, I try not to go in the fields if possible. Oh, we're going to hit that van if I don't do that. Even though crop destruction isn't on. You'll be proud of Kev. We nearly finished. Yes, we did. Kev's I believe Kev's watched the YouTube clip, the YouTube thing of what we did do. I've been on it today as well, Borat, and cleared up that map. So there's literally only 2 maps to do now. I've brought all the farming gear back over. It took me 3 hours earlier. Bring those 5 bits of kit back, the trailer, deliver that other bit of kit off. I also finished the harvesting thing on that one. So all that needs doing on that one map now is delivering 2 potatoes, and then it's all on the first map. And obviously the potato deliveries to Harvest Corp. I got my head down and just brought all the stuff in. There's a few trailers that I could not sell, but yeah, not much. Right, let's see how much profit we're going to make. So I'm guessing this one's going to complete as soon as we start dropping. Let's have a look. Boom, it's completed. So we made 7,000. And that's max profit for that. Spinach, I got to admit, isn't terribly brilliant for harvesting, judging by the pricings. So let's complete that. So we'll show you what I mean. So you go to the pricings, spinach. So that's what we were doing. Max price 696. It's not great, which is why I'm doing peas. Look at peas, 3,004. Smallest price 2,009 per 1,000 liters. That's why I'm doing peas. I've also got green beans growing, which are a little bit down. As soon as my green beans are done, I'm going to plant other things in those fields. In fact, in one of the fields in behind, let's just show you so you can see what I mean. So I've got green beans here and green beans in those 2 fields. So in this one, I'm going to link the peas. So I'll have 3 lots of peas. I've already got the harvester for it. And in these 2 will be grass for me sheep. And then I'm going to buy 32. In fact, I might just buy that now. Yeah, let's buy that now. And I'll have to harvest it when it comes to harvesting it. And then we'll turn that field around and do wheat or barley or something like that to feed the chickens. because obviously we've got nothing to feed them with at the moment, although we have no chickens at the moment. All we've got is 2 pennages for doing them. So like it says, we got no chicken feed, so it says grain, so I'm guessing it's any type of grain. What I can do is go to here and see if chickens is part of the help, and maybe it will tell me. So it says they take wheat, barley, or sorghum, so we can give them any of those 3. So I'm probably wheat or barley, because I'd say wheat or barley. It depends which one. That's 1,200. Barley. 1,100. So I'll probably do wheat. And then obviously the straw bales can be sowed, which is the after product. And if I can get the Macdon stuff, we get 25% extra as well. So let's just save that there, guys. And let's put you on that one, and we'll find somebody to raid out to. And don't forget, guys, when it turns to 1st of December, we shall turn all of the Christmas stuff on. So I have 3 redeems for Christmas, which are all bits, but they're very, very cheap. And we'll switch the ending and starting to the Christmas theme as well, which will be groovy. Dark Star Simulation is working on them. And don't forget, guys, if you want something done from him, drop him a line, fill out his Google form, and he'll get on with it as soon as he's able. So, who's on? We raided Eager the other day. Earth to Jess is on. Let's go see. She's not doing farming today, guys, but she is doing something amazing. So we're going to go see Scrofty, who's building Lego. It seems boring, but the way she does it, it's hilarious. Yeah, so we're going to go see Crofty, guys, who's building her Lego kits. Go and use my emotes on the way in, guys. Go enjoy Crofty. She is absolutely fabulous. And yeah, I know you can have a groovy time over there. I'm going to have my tea, and anybody who's in the soag community, I will see you in chat right afterwards. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. Bye.